Hello guys, welcome to Tarot Predictions people, and that will be a taroscope for Cancer for July 2017. So the first card for Cancer, that will be the topic and the theme of July, what they have to deal with there, and that will be the Five of Wands reversed. Okay, so with the Five of Wands reversed, that will be a dynamic month, guys. And if we're talking about your career, let me draw the other card because I don't want to mislead you. Yeah, so you have to be very adaptive in between one opinion to another. You need to know that into your career and into your relationship, for what it seems, there will be quite of a conflict, and conflicts where they will be needless, pointless and meaningless. And if you dive into those conflicts, if you are not capable to be playful and jump from one opinion to another, not taking a solid ground, guys. Here is all about not taking a solid ground, because through those pointless and meaningless arguments that you're about to have during July, it does seem that you are gonna miss quite often opportunities, people, to be productive and to reach certain achievements. Now, the Two of Pentacles here with the reverse Five of Wands shows that solid plans are something, is the least thing that you need to have. I mean, you need here to live day by day for the day itself and wait for tomorrow, and when a certain problem comes to you, then you think to solve it. Don't think 2 steps ahead, because there is something telling me here with these two cards that there will be quite an unpredictable event, and that's why you need to be kind of adaptive in between, especially circle of people. So with that being said, guys, be very resilient to other people's opinion. Okay, for what it seems, you need to stick with your own, and if people does not accept it, well, then leave them and leave them to their own concern. It is very important that you break for some personal freedom, otherwise it will be very, very stressful, and it will be very, very pointless to waste energy in arguing those who don't want to listen to you. And the next card, it is the negativity, and that will be the Ten of Pentacles. So talking about people which you're gonna lead a pointless conversation with, those people, for what it seems, they will be very close to you, and just so you don't wait a second, yeah, just so you don't hurt them, you have that affinity to submit to their opinion, to their agenda and to their ideas. A very, very bad choice. The Three of Swords reversed, those shows a successful defense. So for what it seems, those people will pull out things against you. I mean, they're gonna pull out leverage against you, so you finally submit to them. And for what it seems, people, you should not, as I said, you should not take a solid ground behind somebody. If the only solid ground you need to take is for your own personal things and personal agenda. Now, it's looking at these cards, something tells me that you have to move alone from now. And if we're talking in relationship, well, that speaks that there will be some, how can I place it in words, there will be some detachment. So you and your partner during July will not be as close as you get used to be, because you will not be agree with hers or with his priorities. That's it is simple as that. And we do have our personal paths, and you need to follow your own during July, guys, because for what it seems, there will be those good opportunities for you, and people which are distracting you, those arguments or situations, shenanigans, they are not even situations but shenanigans, which are holding you back and really putting you into a conflict zone. They are not good for you, and you need to pull back out of them, for what does it seems. Now the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Swords reversed also kind of people shows that people will try, those close people, so-called close people to you, they will try to put you against the wall. So the leverage they are going to pull for against you will be pretty big. and I will not be surprised if people will ask a very big favors back from you, and I don't know what you're going to do in order to deflect that particular demand. Now the next card, that will be the positivity out of July. And look at this, we do have the Fool. Let me draw the other card, guys. Oh, that will be the Ten of Cups. So yeah, you definitely, people, you definitely need to step out of your zone of comfort. You should not be afraid of standing for oneself. Now the Ten of Cups here reversed, it is showing where the Fool comes, and that is from realization that your situation of so-called comfort have set you into a state of complete stillness, and nothing extraordinary is happening around you. Thus there will be no more motion and drive for life, guys. Thus you need to give your ideas and your intuition a room to expand. You need to follow them. You need to start expressing your feelings spontaneously. You should not hide anything within you. You need to take those leaps of faith that you have craved for quite some time. You need to give your ideas a chance to unfold. If we talk about a career, guys, you need to allow yourself to jump into a project, for example, which you are not very skilled at. So this is what it is. You have the opportunity to jump in this project, and bang, so-called very loyal co-workers are telling you not to do so. It is because probably you will end up failing, and even if you push way too hard, they try to ask you favors back, so they divide you from that particular involvement. But in reality, guys, you're not obliged to return back the favors right now or to listen to those people. Only thing that matters is your own personal amusement. Thus you need to jump yourself into something that gives you a chaos, creative chaos, something that you will really learn, and it will be interesting for you, and it will make your time pass by unnoticed, because it will be a pleasure for you to work upon those projects. And if we're talking about relationship, people, you may realize that this relationship, it is way too what is the English word, way too familiar for what I can say. Thus there will be no more enterprises of spontaneous emotions. There will be no more room for growth, for the certain routine that you are leading right now with your partner. And even though you will have the resistance of your partner over here, you still can try and very successful implant your emotions and your feelings spontaneously, like a child, for example. And even if they seem annoyed at the start, guys, for what it seems, they will get used with it at the very end of at the very end of this particular situation. And the Fool with the Ten of Cups reversed also points people that the fear of having a child, in other words, to get pregnant or to get your girlfriend pregnant, should vaporize, and you have to be ready to make that particular jump moving forward. And last but not least, we do have the summarizing all that. Ace of Swords reversed, guys. Ace of Swords reversed, even though a bad card, following all those two, it is not as bad as it seems. Now this card shows that you are going to see that your push through, following your agenda alone, and not depending on other people, it is actually not as hard as you think it is. So basically, all the difficulty you have imagined at the start, where people were abandoning you because you're not following their personal agenda and their personal deeds, right now does seems very, very reachable. It is because probably the truth has been hidden from you, or people were presenting your situation, if you detach from that particular society, as they are very, very hard things to do, especially if we're talking about your career here with this creative chaos, this new project, because that is a new project that is given to you, guys. Okay, will you take it or not? Now that personally depends on you. A little bit bravery, a little bit of a faith is needed to jump into the unknown. But as soon as you jump into it, even though it seems a rocket science at the start, you're about to realize that it is not as hard as you thought it is. So you need to be with a lion guts here and make the step toward the unknown, if we're talking about your career. And in relationship, even if your partner at the end, at the start, seems aggravated for your let's say childish behavior, just so you can break the routine in the relationship, guys, for what it seems, when time passes, they are going to realize that actually this is something beautiful, this is something good, this is something that gives passion in the relationship again, and they will start acting the same way. Now let me pull one more card. That will be a person here for your career. That will be a fire sign, older than you, most likely male, which is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. It has this ascendant, and through his attitude to keep your positive attitude. Wow, that sounds a little bit confusing, but yeah, he his intention is to keep your attitude positive and to bring to try to convert your ideas into a very, very powerful motion, guys. He sees real value in you. He sees a real potential in you and in your skills, which you are right now mastering if you jump into this particular project, guys, this new project, and he will give you a room to expand. If you don't jump into this project, however, then the Ace of Swords comes as a negative card, and it shows that you are about to realize, guys, from that particular person, that you have missed a very, very big chance while arguing and following other people's agenda, because they do have a leverage for you and they did not allow you to have the success you deserve, guys. So basically, don't follow other people. I can't stress it enough. And if you are single, I want to say a couple of words. If you are single, guys, for what it seems, there will be a couple, a bunch of people, I can say, that you can make an empathizement with. Some of them, your social circle, however, will accept none of them. So in order for you to make a particular commitment during July, you have to kind of escape or swap your social circle with something else, or kind of have double activities. You know, don't invite. What I'm trying to say is the persons that you want to make a commitment with, don't invite them into your social circle. Otherwise, they are going to be destroyed about that man here, which is a part of your social circle. So that was your Taroscope Cancer, and for July 2017, and I really hope you find it helpful. And if you do, please like the video and share it if you can, so it can help more people. And if you do want a private reading with me, guys, you can find me at www.tarotpredictions.net, which is written here in the description of the video as well. And until then, people, I wish you best of luck in July, and see you next time. Bye.